the NFL with this new look Saints team. I honestly don't even really know this roster as well as most. Man, this is the reason why we're here, though, is to solve some of this. So, in this first season, should we just... Alright, let's just rock to the... Because I don't want it to fuck with our... Okay, let's sim ahead. Fuck this preseason stuff. I want to make sure that we get some of the, what's the best way to put it? I want to make sure we get some of the off-season stuff that you need to set up throughout the season done, like the scouting and stuff. They should be able to see that we clearly need fucking, goddamn, what's it called? What's it called, y'all? They should see that we need quarterbacks, but that doesn't mean that they will. Oh, choose draft class. Download from Madden, share. Let's just get this draft class. I guess we'll just have our own version of the Saints for this next year. Just use this one. I'm not sitting here. Memories for centuries. Or don't just fucking download it. Fucking hell. See if a different one works. Thank God. Crazy. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere. 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, my I swing the Okay, Bryce Young, yeah. Obviously everything's gonna be a little different from fucking the reality that we live in, but you see some of the familiar faces. Scouts. Our 3-star scout is doing outside linebacker, so fire you. Fire the quarterbacks one. 1-star. We don't need another fucking quarterback. Interior, like lineman, fine. We need to sign some scouts. I need a 3-star quarterback scout hire, please. Thank you. Okay, 2-star. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just because I have no idea what this team's gonna look like. We'll do receiver. Just because why not? And then we have one more, but it's like a 1-star. We'll go defensive end. Alright, that works for me. Alright, I'm not gonna... Whatever. Whatever it does from there, it does from there, I guess. Legal strategy, but none of this other shit shouldn't really matter too much. It's time. Off-season time. Send us there. Send us there now. I don't know if I have time still or if it's too late to catch this Pokemon. I'll try. Nope. Apparently we're not live, so what the fuck do I know? Well, while we're doing this, I'm gonna get some of this other shit that I've been meaning to get done for Twitch. So saving all these fucking streams. So we're here. 5 ever. Forever. The watching SummerSlam stream was so funny because genuinely, I don't remember when the game crashed. Okay, so it made it further than I thought. It made it about 2 hours, and then I went for like another hour and a half with no game. But he is live. Thank you, Dark. You can see me, right? I'm real. I'm a real boy. I'm here. What the hell? I really hope you've been enjoying the summer, bro. I appreciate you for hanging out. I know it's fucking pretty late. Any exciting stuff planned for like the rest of what we got left? We got like, what, 3 weeks or so? Something in that range. I'm fucking, ugh, still debating on my head back and forth whether I want to try and stop it at the gym tomorrow and kick my ass before work. Because why wouldn't I want to do that? Hell yeah, dude, summer's been good, ups and downs, but back on track. Hell fucking yeah. Got to get the fucking system and 2K this fucking summer. Like, fucking just awesome fucking vibes. So, oh, I gotta cool my hand. Smoky residue. I had a question. What year are you heading into? I know Hayden is about to be in his senior year. I think you're just in general, but yeah. I guess that's the only way. And I thought it was your junior year. That's what I thought. So you're right there. You're right on the precipice. I'm gonna send you shit throughout the entire year of Cannon in his junior year. We're gonna get you hyped up. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get there. If you ever have anything, like any fucking kind of questions, any kind of like things that you fucking like, you know, I'll always fucking keep like tell it to you fucking straight and fucking I'm here, fucking everything, bro. Like, you know I got you. Cause I know how that fucking shit could be. So the Ravens beat the Packers in the Super Bowl. Dak Prescott was the MVP. Interesting year. Alrighty then. This is where we start to have some fun. So, first things first, I'm the realist. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. Alright, staff moves. These are all guys. I'm assuming Pete Carroll retired. Yeah, he always retires. I'm just gonna ignore the rest of it for now. I just want, so I can't do really anything as far as players go other than sim past this part, which is fine. I don't really care about most of the stuff there. I seen we didn't make the playoffs, just like the Saints in real life. Pretty mid-tier. I think they're 7-10. Yeah, as far as I know, nothing's planned for the rest of summer besides some school shopping. We'll definitely fucking enjoy some fucking days off, enjoy some fucking vibes, like literally, just enjoy the time off, especially because, man, summer, like, right where you're at is like, you only get to enjoy them like this. Summer won't be the same. Like, I fucking still love summer, probably more than any other fucking season, but I'll never act like it's the same as when I was 15, 16, and even like with the part-time, because like you're just going to your full-time. It's so fucking, it's like the same thing but with nice weather, basically, as you're kind of going through the day-to-day. But man, fucking, yeah, soak it all in, man. Got law known, got some burden to do. So they want us to negotiate. We can look at the retirements. I don't even know how many
these players are on the last year of their contract.
Jarvis. I'm probably gonna let most of these people walk. I'm not gonna lie to you. And just kind of roll with it from there. What are we doing? Yeah, all these people are walking. 20 little dead branches must become ash. Burn them all. Burn them all. We still can't do anything as far as trades or cuts or anything. Well, I mean, I'm sure I can cut something if I really needed to. I just don't feel like fucking going and figuring all this shit out. So now we can sign free agents, which means it is time to make some trades. This team went 7-10, 37 million in cap. Let's worry about our team first before I look in the trade block. Because some of these people, and we don't have a first round pick. I'm gonna be dead. It's with the Eagles. Taysom Hill, there's no way. I'd rather die than keep that contract under this current situation. The Bucks, they're broke as fuck. That's good. That's good. Definitely. The one thing we're trying to do is clear cap. The Giants, for some reason, are super interested in Taysom Hill. Oh, because they didn't re-sign Daniel. Alright. Well, how interested are you in Taysom Hill? This is like pretty much the same thing, but I haven't opened it. So let's add. Is there a left head here? I'm trading Cam Jordan as well. So this is just gonna be like a blow up of this team, pretty much. Troutman, he's solid. Oh, they're not interested at all though. You're not worth it. Eric McCoy, can't give that up. That's probably one of the guys. Pete, you can go yesterday. Thank you, Lord Jesus. So funny. LA Knight is a Slim Jim. He's like the perfect fit for that. I gotta see that. I haven't seen that. He is literally like the perfect fit. As soon as you said that, like that made sense to me. Imagine burst down. Let me talk to you. He's literally the perfect person for like stuff like that. They need to push him. What the fuck? Like literally, the battle royal is cool, but they could do so much more with it. Well, let me talk to you. I fucking love LA. I always loved him when he was Eli Drake, so it's just cool to see that like so many people. Like I'm just so happy. And I hope that he like gets a strong fucking push. There's really not a lot of like guys that I'd be really interested in bringing in from the trade block right now. Isaiah Simmons, who they got playing strong safety, is literally like the most interesting name I've seen. See if we can make a swap rather than fucking. DeMario is somebody I like to keep. Pete is cheap, so there's no reason to get rid of him. Corner is rough. Matthew is good. Marcus May. This could be a pick situation here if they'd be interested in something. We don't have a lot of picks. Oh my god. Just say you're a Slim Jim ad bet. I'm gonna just pull that shit up. Put that shit on. Alright, let's turn the volume up to full podcast here. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a many give it Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go that shit. Damn, it's a bomb with a flick from my wrist. Dirty on my chest, it's a team that I let me talk to you. That's awesome. Hell yeah, I was waiting for the yeah the whole time. I was waiting for the yeah. I was waiting for the yes. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Love that. Love that. 10 out of fucking 10. Thank you for sending me that, Dark. I appreciate it. W mod, W human being. About to have a W junior year. Ooh yeah. Yeah. That would have been a legendary yeah off. Can we get LA Knight and Stone Cold in a yeah and a what off? Just one time. This is what the people need. No. It's what we can't breathe without it at this point. Well, let me talk to you. Alright, we're in a bind here because okay. Fuck the Isaiah Simmons thing for now. It's get rid of our people. Jameis is gonna go. I'll probably keep Kamara just because I really like Alvin Kamara as a player, so I'll probably hang on to him for now. Just in case I do use her a game or two or whatever. I don't really have any huge. This was like so unexpected. I just forgot that the Giants thing wasn't going to be playable. Like, I'm trying to get rid of James and Kevin Jordan and smack somebody with some cap. So who can afford it? The Falcons. You poor bastards. Hey, it's all good, Dark. Honestly, I'm surprised you had stayed in for such a fucking long time. I appreciate it. I will try and have a good time with the rest of the stream. Probably pull up a little fucking video here or something because I don't want to listen to music and get too juiced. Plus, I'm feeling pretty tired. I just might want to do a couple things. It's fucking all love, man. Thank you for being a friend. Cheers to the fucking Empire. Have a fucking great night. Keep enjoying this fucking August. And I will talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure, in Discord once I am up. Probably around the time I'm getting ready for work. Yeah, man. Take care for the night. Oh, yeah. We're going to the Falcons. To the Falcons. I just want to pick. I just want to pick. Maybe. Ooh. Damn it. Giants. I need a green with a cap space. A green with cap space. Please, the feeling. God damn it. Okay, if I took out Cam Jordan, they're super interested in Jameis by himself, and I might be able to pull this off in 2 different things. Fucking weird. But it's like that inside. I don't do that like noise-making thing some people do. Can we get a 4? How about 2 4s and a 7? That's literally not even that much for the green. Like, yeah, I think that should go through. Just accumulate some shit. I'd like to keep most of these people who have like a cap rate at this point. Except for Carl, and everything else is probably gonna stay this way. From what I'm looking at here, I felt fucking like a good itch there. And don't worry, I have fucking shit here. Like, I don't really have any earwax or anything. I have my fucking hands sanitizer, which now that I think I got my ear scratched, and I was fucking wiping off in between this fucking rag. Receivers are pretty cheap, but they're not very good. I didn't know Connor Weddington ended up over there. He was on the Seahawks practice squad last year. Well, he was on our preseason roster, I guess I could say. Alright. Why are they so interested? Yeah, so weird. The Texans have so much cap, but most of these teams don't. The Bears have cap. It's not any of the teams that are like interested in these players that have cap though. 2 million is not that bad, but they're not interested. 2 million. Okay, so the Eagles can take on Cam Jordan. Maybe we can get not our pick back. Maybe we can get their pick. Not for this straight up, but I'd like to test it. Okay. So, Cam Jordan is the first part of this trade, for sure. Traquan Smith, maybe? No, they don't have the cap space for Traquan Smith. They have the cap for Hardy, and they're interested in him. That's huge. That's huge. Did not expect that. They can't afford any other players from us, so I'm just going to send them a future 4, if that works. Let's go. Got a first round pick. Huge. Manual trade again. I feel like as far as cap hits go, we kind of numbed most of that, but I'll get rid of Carl. Just because I don't think we'll make the most of that. $4 million. We'll send him to the Raiders. Would they give up a 3rd? They would. Cool. Alright, awesome. Now we hit the trading block. And we take... Malik Willis is more likely to be traded in any case scenario right now in the Raiders. Then again, they technically don't have Will Levis yet. We'll just leave it for now and see how it goes. Fuck it. Let's ride. Literally. Alright, let's sign some free agents.
Viewer players, you have 3 evaluation periods with each.
Wow, this top 100. Looking rough. Looking rough. Okay, so quarterbacks. Brady didn't retire. He has 4 offers. Geno is the next top option. He's only got a 77 rating, which hurts to see. Then it's Daniel. He's got 1 offer. I wish you could see their offers, or at least who it is. I'm so curious, but you can't see it until like after you fucking sign. Alright, well, we'll go back to quarterback. Let's see some of these big name spots. We don't really need a safety, or at least a starter. Corner is definitely a place where I'd probably like to pair somebody on opposite of Marshawn Lattimore. The good ones aren't really interested in coming here, though, or at least the best ones aren't interested in coming here. You could always use more linebackers. Cody Barton is rated 80, and Geno Smith is rated 77. What if I just ended it all? I'm not signing Cody Barton. Boy, this is a rough free agency class. Alright, well, I guess.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in.
No matter what we do, this takes a good amount of the cap away going for Geno. Brady would be essentially the same thing. I'd imagine Daniels is probably worse. Actually, the cap number is not as bad, but he, wants a lot more time. I can't believe he's got one offer. That's so funny. Garoppolo is interested, kind of, for all that. Okay, what are we doing here? At that rate, I guess once we're looking into these other ones, I can just come back to quarterback, because I don't think I'm losing out on anything there. Alright, we'll do the move that they really did, and get Jamal. I'm going to do 2 years, but we'll give him more money and more guarantees. He can get like 8 on the 2. Well, 8 per year, I guess. Yeah, he's not getting another offer right now, so. Michael Thomas is getting 8 offers. Odell is getting 0. Juju's got 1. Sterling Shepard's got 1. Jarvis has 0. I only want to go for like, let's make this work for both of us. That's not bad. Is he interested? Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay. Marcus Robinson, Marvin Jones. Okay, yeah, let's sort by interest, because it's going to make it easier for us to sign. And there's not enough good people here to like really break the bank for somebody, which it would just take more to sign some of these guys if they're not interested in coming here in the first place at all. There's not a lot of receivers who are interested in coming here, I will say. There's not going to be a lot of people who are probably interested in coming here in general, because they weren't great. Juan Thornhill is interested in coming here. Jason Verrett is. Nelson. Cody, of course, is. Go fucking figure. Rocky Sin. William Jackson. Denzel Perryman. William Jackson, I think, is one of the guys we will go after. I think we should probably even get him on that. Still only offering Jamal right now. Well, duh. Nothing would have happened in the moments that we weren't here. I feel like we should get all the guys that we put out the offers for on so far, though. I don't know our offensive line well enough, but Nate Davis being so interested makes me want to at least throw out the offer. I'd like to think so, but I guess it's always willing to be put into the test. Hey, I mean, I'm still here. Been in plenty. The beef doctor? What do you mean by that? What kind of beef? What kind of beef we talking here? Because it's really late. I'm pretty tired. So for kind of some explanation, I'm just kind of fucking around in the Saints thing, because I was supposed to do some stuff on the Giants franchise that I have, but fucking it didn't transfer over. Because I have 2 systems, because I'm pretty new with the PS5. But goddamn, was I saying? Oh. So that was why I can't fucking... So I'm just kind of doing this random stuff with the Saints, to be honest. Ryan Neal, my fucking guy. A legend. I don't even remember where he ended up signing, but I really hope he has a fucking fantastic rest of his career. Because Ryan Neal is a GOAT. Okay, players have submitted offers. My signings. We did not get Ryan Neal. We got everybody but Ryan Neal, though. We got Jamal Williams, we got William Jackson, we got Nate Davis, and we got Jarvis Landry. Not bad. It's a pretty good haul, honestly, especially for this lackluster fucking free agency class. Not doing the Brady thing. I'm so interested to see what the offers are out there. Now Odell's got offers, so... Gesicki went to the Panthers. Juju went to the Patriots. That's lit. That's where he really went. So Perryman still got no offers. If he's really interested in coming here, so I think he might be willing to take that. 2 years, I'm more comfortable with. Kareem almost went to the Saints too. He ended up with fucking Bailey. Kareem and Alvin Kamara in one backfield. We will be using a lot of our leftover cap. We will only have $14 million after we sign Kareem, and we don't have a quarterback under contract right now. I guess, yeah, let me look that direction. Gino went to the Panthers too. Don't do this to me. Daniel Jones is gonna end up with the fucking Seahawks quarterback he's in. I'm fucking putting in an offer literally just to see what the hell is going on. I don't even have the money to put in a fake offer for Daniel Jones. Because I'm so curious to see who these two offers are, because I know one of them's going to be Seattle. Oh, it's not. Praise be. That sounds horrible. What the hell? Steelers and the Commanders. So who's in on Brady? And it should definitely be Seattle. Just take this all away. I'm just trying to see what the hell this man's... It should show you at least like the teams that are in. They used to always fucking... It's so dumb. Why do they take shit out? That's like helpful. I don't... Oh my god, you're gonna make me go through all that again just to see this man's contract. Let's go this way so you can go all the way to fucking 0. There you go. No, Seattle's not in. New England! Yo, that would be cool. I would like to live it. Okay, this could be cool. Withdraw. I wonder who Seattle is in on. Jimmy G's got no offers. Baker's got 3. Andy Dalton's got no offers, but he's interested in coming back here. Taylor Heineke. Who's... Okay. Heineke, I knew his throw power was gonna be shit. Baker's got the fucking most throw power of all of them. Brady still got a 90. Jacob Eason. Jordan Love. He hit free agency. That's crazy. Drew Lock. He deserves more than 90 throw power. Okay. So I think I'm going to bring in PJ Walker on a 1-year deal. I don't know if he has many other options than to accept, unless he wants to go jobless. I'm not going to bring Teddy back. I'm not going to sign Sam Darnold. Maybe I will sign Carson, though. Another 1-year deal. That puts us at 4. Put an offer on Drew Lock, too. These are all very cheap deals just to figure out what's going on. Honestly, a lot of these positions I feel like I'm cool going into the draft and reevaluating anyway, so let's just see. Oh, we didn't get... Oh, okay, so they're both still being targeted, and now the Bucks are in on Drew Lock, so they can take Drew. We got PJ, and the offer's still out for Carson Wentz. Active negotiations. I need to see all of them. Denzel Perryman, we're still beating the Rams. I'm not changing that offer. We got William Jackson. Oh, we did get Ryan Neal. Huh. I didn't even know that offer was still out there. I don't mind. I think we've had a pretty good class. We got fucking free agents, I should say. We got a good mix of different veterans. Only 2 that are 30, and Jarvis and William Jackson will be good, at least for this season. I don't really have to worry about these too much. And then Kareem Hunt went to the Eagles. Jeez. Oh, and so did Michael Thomas. Holy shit. Oh, Odell went back to the Giants. W. W's in the chat. Odell's back in New York. Somewhere Cobra just smiled. Rashad Penny's still out there. Sterling Shepard went to Atlanta. Samaji's out there. Okay, available, sort by interest. Kel Walker. Cody Barton just fucking loves the idea of fucking playing here. I don't know why. Maybe Dante Fowler, just for some extra edge depth. I'll make that offer. That'll probably be our last offer, honestly. Oh, so Wentz is now getting an offer from the Falcons that is like just as much, I guess. So he could go either way. But we did get Fowler. Alright, I'm cool with that. I think we had a good wave of free agency there. We have 10 million in cap. I'm not really sure. I might go clear the cap penalties, but I'm not really sure what the whole thing is there as far as why we have so little cap. So I really don't feel, I don't know. I'm going to go clear that though. Just because I don't know what the situation is. And then we'll move forward with the team from there. Clear the cap penalties. It won't really affect this free agency. Not that I don't think I would have made many more moves anyway, but it just doesn't feel, that 10 million doesn't feel right for some reason. I don't feel like going and analyzing why. We're going to just sim to the draft. There's nothing really much for me to see here. We kind of went through the roster and stuff like that. Demock. Is it over? The offseason. Okay, cool. Start the draft. Start drafting. Pause. The Texans ended up with the first pick and then Seattle has 2. So what the fuck? I don't think we're going to be able to trade up to 1 from 24 in any circumstance. We'll just... Oh, they took Will Anderson. That's a shock. No quarterback. No quarterback. Tyree Wilson. What? Jalen Carter. And this, they have Justin Fields. Okay. It's the Falcons and the Panthers. So unfortunately, we might see CJ Stroud and Bryce Young both go to this division unless we can pull something off. And I don't know if we can trade with CJ. And you know what? At least if Bryce Young goes there, Bryce Young ends up with fucking the Panthers. That's at least cool. The Giants pick at 7.
Next up, the Patriots are
Van, Lucas Van, Paris Johnson Jr., Christian Gonzalez goes to Arizona. Devin Witherspoon ends up in fucking Philly. I'm gonna die. Deontay Banks. The Banks always closed on Sunday in Detroit. Seattle with the second first round pick. Zay Flowers. So they go edge and wide receiver. John Robinson is going to Miami. My chair is working here by the day.
It's the Detroit Lions now on the clock.
Gibbs goes to Detroit.
Raiders now on the clock.
Sometimes it all works out.
On the clock now.
JSN ends up in Minnesota. Addison's still on the board. Will Levis ends up in Tennessee. This is so weird. Some of these are going too like perfect. I wonder if Brady ended up in fucking signing with New England. We're obviously drafting Anthony Richardson. Like, I don't have to say anything else. I was kind of waiting to see if he would make it without trying to jinx anything, but yeah, what the fuck? Duh.
On the clock now, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
94 throw power, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, hidden development. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. Who's Tampa getting? The left tackle. I'm sure they're pissed that Richardson was one pick before them. We pick it. Ozzie Smith goes there. So he ends up still being a first round pick. Don Kincaid goes to Miami. They got some good picks. Who the Ravens take? Joey Porter Jr. Texans, Seattle back on the board for safety. Addison falls to the second round, stays in the North. The Bears, the Giants take Cam Smith out of South Carolina. Hendon Hooker goes to Tennessee. He went to Tennessee, he's now in Arizona. Alright, so it's our turn here. Jalen Hyatt is here. Emmanuel Forbes, John Michael Schmitz. Guess let's go position one. I mean, obviously, we don't really have to worry about quarterback. Who's even still here? None of these quarterbacks' names even ring a bell. Stenson Bennett does. I mean, Lee Cunningham does, but some of these other guys. If these are real people, I couldn't tell you. Kenny McIntosh, wow, he ended up being fucking Seattle's 7th round pick, and then Zach Caravan, our 2nd round pick. So it's just weird how some of these things, I guess, end up. I know there's some good receivers here. There's Tags here. Jalen Hyatt's here. I'd probably like to get one of them, to be quite honest. Washington. The tackles. Probably used to go with offensive line at some point. Maybe just keep working on the interior. But not really 100% on that. I'm also looking for people whose names ring a bell. Not that that's like the most important thing. I'm just looking around. Derek Hall, Seattle pick. That's a tackle. There's a lot of them. Outside backer. Corner is a place I'm kind of interested, but Forbes, I don't know. And then safety. Here's the names that are all left. Okay, so go back to everybody, and I think I'm just gonna go with Hyatt, honestly. I'm assuming, yeah, his speed and stuff are insane. 94 speed, 96 acceleration. Welcome to the team. The Saints team looking a lot better already. Got a quarterback of the future. Got a speedy wide receiver core. Seattle Seahawks take John Michael Schmitz. Great fucking pick. I'm proud of you guys. That's all I need to see. Let's move on to the next one. Kenny McIntosh still here. He ended, like I said, he did end up being a like 7th round pick for us. Tank Dell is still here. All his stats look horrible. What the hell? He's got great everything. He's a great athletic player. They have all they have him as like a good running back. which is weird. Whereas his catching traffic is bad, his catching is bad, his release is bad, his route running is bad. He kinda tanked him, no pun intended. This is a center that ended up in Seattle too. I was just talking about fucking his name, Cobra, earlier today. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I realize I really did not know this fucking team, or this draft class very well, not this team. Alright, so big need for us, I guess we'll look at the interior defensive line and outside backers.
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause I saw my stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Full from all of the
He's got 8 block shedding, beefing nest. He's dropped far down the boards recently. Will McDonald, he's got a little B's in the C. Speed rusher grade. So we probably have to put him outside. But we'll see, he's got that elite acceleration. We'd love to see it. Skill sets. Yeah, I think this is
On the clock now, it's the Miami Dolphins.
Okay, let's see what the next
Now
two
the
picks are.
Arizona Cardinals selection.
Cardinals take Kenny McIntosh. So funnily enough, what I was gonna say is that we're probably gonna take one of those running backs. And yeah, I'm gonna take fucking I'm gonna take Zach.
The Los Angeles Rams
Hidden Dev! That's
they're
lit.
on the clock.
Love to see that. Shout out to our boy Carbonet. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Denver Broncos
Or
are
at least
on
that's
the
what
clock.
Carter was telling me. So if it's wrong, you can blame it. I just assume whatever I say will be right. We should probably stay on the defensive line if there's really something that can be done there. This guy, Corey Trice, B press, A catching, B to D zone. If it's just not a D, dude. If it's just not a D. There are 4 fours, so it's not this slow either.
The Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock.
Corey Trice, welcome to the team. Just to add some depth to corner because we are relying on some older players there, so it doesn't hurt to have somebody young. Tank is now the highest player left. I was thinking about maybe grabbing center, see how I draft it, but it's all good. You don't want to I wouldn't do that too much. This will all end up being like Seattle and Giants draft picks for this year. To be fair, I always drafted Michael Schmitz. Fucking Shoemaker is still here. He's slow as fuck. He's got elite strength though. You got him as a day 3 player. He's really a blocking like build in here, so we'll have to see how it goes. We're like 53 games down anyway in the 4th round. I gotta go back to the top. I'm about to just take Tech at this point just because I don't know how many picks we have left. We pick in a few and like I'm just gonna take him. Worst comes to worst,
On the clock,
he's bad.
the
But
Giants.
like, whatever. Alright, who do the
On the
Giants pick?
clock
Since it's
now,
right there. Tank
the
things.
New England Patriots.
Alright, our next pick. Let's see here. Another corner is at the top. Now I'm just starting to look at like their stats on the side here. This center looks like he could be good. Luke Whitefoot out of Ohio State. There's skills. He's not really injured much. That was one of the main concerns. Strength is where he struggles, but he's a really good athletic build for
The New England Patriots.
Alright,
Now on the clock.
22 years old. Hopefully we can get him in there. He's got pass pro grade, and like I said, his athletic traits tell me they should be able to do some stuff agility-wise. We'll have to see how it all plays out
New
for him.
Orleans Saints
We're in like the
are
later
now
rounds
on
at
the
this point
clock.
anyway. We're just trying to find the best available talents around. Darius Rush, A zone. At this point in the draft is pretty crazy because I barely ever see A zone. He's not. I mean, his acceleration makes him solid. He's really strong, even though his press wasn't that high. If I remember, he has a D. B tackling, A zone. A block shedding, B to D, man, his awareness is a little low. I'll look around a little bit more, but he's a guy that I don't mind. Power rusher here out of Pitt. In a cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Who's you benching? I hop in the Bama. The world is mine. I'm Tony Montana. I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard. I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills. Trying to make sure I don't leave any stone unturned. Outside linebacker here that looks pretty good. I feel like the outside linebackers are one of like the biggest, like, he's got elite change of direction. Where his actual skills though. Amen. Hit power, block shedding, speed, D, A tackling, B zone. He seems like a cover outside backer. Scarred might be decent. Why does that fucking scan look so weird? The running backs, I don't know. Alright, we're getting into that same range again. Reset me to the beginning. And if it's getting to that point, I'm thinking it's probably going to be Rush. We'll look at the tight end real quick. We don't have, I don't think, a really solid tight end. 4'7", elite strength. It's good to see. Let's take a flyer on the tight end just because we can use some bodies in the room and it's the 5th round anyway. We got one draft pick left at this point. And I don't think their rush was like, he wasn't bad, but I don't know if it was like,
Next selection. The
it has to be
Saints
this guy.
are on the clock.
Alright, with our last pick of the draft,
and handle my business when it was my problem.
I want to make it count.
With a gold chain, I got my Turkish rope with matching gold veins.
Cam Young, I think, is one of the guys who was just going through our whole draft class today. Another tight end here who looks pretty good. I'll go back to that tight end if he's fucking. He's on concentration drops. He's got poor acceleration, good speed. I'm gonna die. Well, that's not like healthy for your skill set. Here's the last pick, so I'll look wherever. It doesn't really matter as much. Because there really is no I mean, 7th round, how are you really reaching for anything? Unless it's like full on guaranteed that that guy wasn't going to get drafted. And then even then, I guess you never know. If you want to make sure you get him or not, he doesn't sign somewhere else. And with the UEFA thing,
I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby, no witness.
I don't see a lot of great skill sets coming up though. This tight end, his route running is
with that gang to make a profit on top. Stay poppin'. Look, see, I was the high school slick brick. I was styling. Fat gold chain with
good speed, solid acceleration, great strength, a break tackle, a catching potential, B pass blocking, solid forward, he plays tight end, so I'll try to remember that. Range out of Penn State. Poor acceleration. Why are we doing this? It's like they can burst, they can straight lines, like, I just don't get it. Okay. They can run, but they can't run. Eric Gray. I just said that name as I passed by it and didn't even stop it. Very unimpressed. I'm gonna just take it. Probably take the lead, especially after fucking yeah, let's take a lead.
On the clock now, the Los Angeles
Rams. 90 agility, 86. Yeah, it'll be fun either way. Literally, I'm glad to have him on the roster. Perfect guy to have on the same quarterback room as Anthony Richardson. This is going to be an electrifying team. This is going to be over so I can peacefully take some fucking bites of this shit off. I guess, okay, let's just do it all. Cause no. Whoa. Okay. They only gave Anthony Richardson a 68. That's rough. We'll make do, but damn. Running back room looks great. Sad they only gave Zach a 72. Receiver room looks good. I'm really surprised that Tank didn't end up having anywhere close to that based off how it was looking. I know we got some fucking guards and stuff. Davis will probably swing over. We'll have a few things to figure out along the line, but I knew that was going to happen. So this is going to end up being a 4-3. Because we don't have the talent to really play a 3-4 anyway. And then the quarterback room isn't bad. Picking up Trice would definitely make the roster. Paulson and Devo. We got some room to grow still. So does Alontae Taylor. And then William Jackson can come in to go on the other side with Marshawn. We'll see how that goes for now. Matthew needs a backup. Marcus May has Ryan Neal. I like our safety room thus far.
This is the player card. Here are our players' motivations.
What are we doing? Awesome. Oh, we do not have a punter. Is that really a thing? Okay, so we'll fix numbers and stuff some other time. Let me just try and fill out some of the roster. Jeez, this team was in Cap Hill. We do need another free safety, but I'm not just going to sign the first guy to see. Akeem Hicks probably come in and play D-tackle. Yeah, look at all that fucking free tag. Jeez. Not that it would have made a difference, there was nobody in that free agency that I would have used most of that on, but I knew something was in this. Let's get a puncher real quick. Blake is far and away the best one. Just looking through some of these positions before we move on, making sure that there's nobody there that's like, oh, we might as well take a chance, or have to run. I'm literally here ripping bread from his shoulders. Josh Jones, my God. I'll never not have nightmares for the rest of my life. Roach has that mentor tag, which could be huge. We'll see how it goes. We'll just sign him for now. Austin DeAndre Baker. Man. Shout out to Desir and Hugo. Some former Seahawks coming through. You love to see it. What's up, Oilers? I'm pretty tired here. Gonna be getting ready to head out soon, but I'm building the Saints roster for maybe some fun little stuff, whatever. I got to go through an off season. I was not expecting this to be the route that the stream would go, but fucking went on for like an hour or two. That's goddamn. Didn't expect that. W stream, W Oilers. I appreciate you, dog. I'll bring Justin Houston in. He's gonna have to obviously play pass rusher. It's not gonna be an outside linebacker, but big old bite of a hoagie. Lovely. We're staying fed. We are nourished. Yeah, yahoo! No, not a W. Oilers, what do you do every day? Like, genuinely. Like, what is your day-to-day? I feel like I know so much about so many fucking, like, of the Cannon crew. You've been around for like a year, and I feel like I know, like, almost nothing about you. Like, as a person. Other than you live in Canada, and I know your favorite hockey team. Bring it to him because he's fast. These guys got particularly good like block shedding or tackling. New Vancouver. Just sit around all day waiting to see me live. How's that possible? Don't you have a job or go to school or like what's the deal, dog? I mean, I know it's summertime, but like we never talk about like any of that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm not saying you have to share. I'm just curious. Okay. Well, there's nobody with like crazy high blocks in there. Tackling in the 90s or something. 87 is the best, and then curving. How old is he? He's only 25. I guess I'll bring him in. Could be useful on like special teams or worst case scenario. Never Tristan. I'll bring in 20 LJ Colliers before I bring in one Tristan Hill. What the fuck? Does anybody have like a mentor tag or anything? There's a Pokemon. I don't think I have this one, so I'm gonna go for it.
told my boys, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offense today, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench on the drive.
It was just a rough free agency class in general, to be quite honest. Now just looking at it, it's like, not a lot of shit that like made it through the other side. Yes, let's get. I don't know. We might have to do some like trade block work. So let's just sign. Okay. New. Let's sign some of the better people that are up here, so we can try and use them to trade for other people. Because we kind of got to get a little bit like the money went. So maybe this is our way of getting back a little bit of what we lost. Come on down. Come on down. I told my boys, it ain't no limit. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I truly do want here. Or see it really. Wait, what happened there? We might as well. He's got a skill set. He'll actually do something. He'll definitely fucking. If he makes the roster, if there's enough room for him to make the roster, he'll obviously kick returns. Wolf Fuller, most of his speed is dissipated. John Ross has it though. He's another guy with that mentor tag. Just not a bad thing to have on. Carlos Dunlap. Just give me one, like, okay, I guess I could have just fucking. Block shedding, nobody's got anything over an 80. Hit power, anything in the 90s, no. Tackling, Anthony Hitchens again. Play your rack. Hankins. Power moves. Pick one Jones. Nathan Shepard. Oh well, kick return. We got Key. And then there's Tariq Cohen who's still out there. If we only had one running back, I would bring him in. What was that? I knew. I was like, was that Sammy Watkins? And it was. It was indeed Sammy Watkins. Is there anything else here that I need to particularly interested in? Let's just figure out a couple of trades to fill out the rest of this roster for now. 63 of 75, and that's including all the motion. I don't know who Seattle's got a quarterback, but Gardner Minshew's now the backup. Drew Lock did end up in Tampa Bay. Running back are pretty good. I'm not like worried about trading for a running back here, to be quite honest with you. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if you get intoxicated, tell the boy fall back. Receivers, I don't think we have to really do anything here too crazy right at the moment. Tight end, I just don't know if there's anything here that would make a big thing. We might have to go another route if we're gonna do that. Jameer, they're ready to give up on him, or he's here at least. Maybe they fucking got somebody they think is gonna be better. That might be a trade that I try and make. And Morgan, I might try and trade for the top tackles on both ends, just to feel a little bit better about our position in life. Because I don't like our tackles that much outside of Ramczyk. I'm not sure about Penning. or Hurst. And we don't have a left guard right now. Well, I mean, we do, but Cesar Ruiz is replaceable easily. A year, 2 months, and 18 days. Let's go. That's lit. Love to see that. Appreciate you for all the fucking support, dog. It has been a long ride. But a good one. Definitely a good one. Okay, so I don't know if I have the stuff to afford this. Who did we pick up? For the randoms, I picked the Mostert. Let's see if this works. Kind of close. Okay, so one more random. Should get this one done. Maybe not give up Aguilar. Let's see if they will do Puka and I wouldn't like to give up Kobe just because then I probably just have to sign the cornerback soon, but alright, we'll throw Rashawn Jenkins in there. Nope. How about the two running backs? Nope. Anybody that is interested in this. So I have plenty of options for like what I could use from you as a team. It's just all about what you do. And then I have defensive line. I don't like offensive line is terrible. They don't have a great tight end. Boy, this Texans team. His is nice. And they didn't even get a fucking quarterback. They're crazy. Titans are in a similar position, but if they have anybody, I'll gladly take it. Simmons. You can try and make a Simmons trade, but obviously they're different from this. What do they need? Quarterback. Can't really help them out there. Same boat, bud. Same boat. I mean, we're hoping this one works out. But what the fuck?
DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions.
What about you for a second? Did I get us anywhere close? Not really, so it's just editing this question.
Gang in the building, we taking it over.
I need somebody from something.
I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still
Great articulation there, kid. Just killing it. I need somebody from something. God damn.
CGOD, baby, no, that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Yeah, homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we get God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bring it home victory, straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist.
Take for Aguilar? Dude, they did that straight up. You made that one easier on us if we
Put in that
tried.
work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My on hustle, my diamonds on huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers.
We might just have to go get him just because we're so thin at D-tackle. Jason is still only 24 years old. I mean, we might as well go. This NFL season, I feel like, is going to be a great one. I'm excited. I got juiced watching the Seahawks first preseason game last night after work, man. It was a good time. Payne also 24. I'm not gonna give up on that end yet. Did I have any more receivers that we just brought in? Yes, Josh Reynolds. Praise be. Like I say, that should just go through. Even though we signed in free agency, so I feel like that's still pretty even. We probably could have gotten like a fucking 7th or something like that if we really wanted to.
It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it.
He's had an interception today for the Giants in their first.
All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been to go get up. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
An outside guy.
Go get it.
Harold Sanders.
Go get it. Photo photogenic. All my life I've been to go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE.
Do you got a favorite NFL team since you like Seahawks? I guess I got it. Hell yeah. The more Seahawks fans, the better. You are part of the 12, so you gotta root for me. Can I get a Seahawks? That's what I'm about. I can feel my brain like melting. It's just good. Oh, straight to the days. Had a weird ass week for your fucking boy, and then adding the gym, and then, putting in the work at work. I'm not gonna do any more trade block stuff. We're just gonna sign some free agents and stuff, and then throughout the year we can kind of try and build some stuff, and then I'm sure I'll make some adjustments. I'll make some adjustments as the preseason winds down. So I'll take Anthony Hitchens. So he did have the best ratings, and we're probably gonna have to move some of my linebackers around. So it's just better to have a couple, so I know what the hell to expect.
Photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been to go get up. All I know is to
still thinking about bringing in Robert Quinn, especially because he got the mentor thing. That might be helpful.
Get it.
You know what? I'm gonna bring in Robert Quinn, Derek Barnett, and LJ Collier, and spread them out throughout the line. It's a who's who of like fucking misfits, but fucking I feel like we should be able to, create some kind of decent rotation. Yeah, Cobra is a Giants fan. Amar's a 49ers fan. Dark is a Vikings fan. That's pretty much like off the top of my head what I got for you.
Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot.
You and Cobra ever bet anything when it comes to? Well, they only played one time. They only played this year, and we've only known each other for like the year. But no, we didn't bet on that game. Who's the fucking fastest? JJ, because he's not a fucking tight end. He's only 6'2" too. Like, I get he's a big body, but he's not like. I really don't know. Most of these tight ends are huge. Alright, we'll just bring in Jordan. Just to get third for now. I might have to make like my own tight end trade. Just because that is paying a lot of position as far as what they're out here offering. Defensive line is over like 100 times. And the linebackers, corners probably cool for at least right now. Quarterback, there's no real reason for us to have 4 on the roster. Like, good, but for what? Alex McGrew. There you go, still here, XFL legend. Matt Breida, that makes sense. I don't think we're going to be bringing in anybody else. I don't know how many players that puts us at. Let me just fucking go. That just shows you how tired I am. What was I even doing there? I'll have to edit the numbers later. But Richardson, PJ Walker, and Malik Cunningham, Kamara, Jamal, Raheem, Eno, and Zach. For now, I'll just keep bringing. I would say though that Zach is the third running back as far as depth chart stuff goes. Receiver, kind of like the same thing here. Hyatt's going to probably be wide receiver number 2, and then Landry will probably play slot. Jakeem will be for like kickoffs and stuff. And we'll have to kind of see what happens with these guys. These guys this guy's fucking 83 speed. You should just fucking. I'm not even gonna bother with your fucking overall boost because, like, what the fuck? How did you end up a wide receiver? 83, 84 speed. Who are you running away from? What are you receiving? Definitely need some more tight ends, but hey, the guy that we drafted is not too like far off of like the guys that we have right now. Just gotta work on his catching and shit like that. But his route running is like pretty much right there. His release is right there. Blocking is pretty similar on both ends. Alright, and then at left tackle we got Penning starting. And then Ramczyk. Slide. We're gonna slide Cesar Ruiz over to left guard. He got a boost, which is good to see. Yeah, a couple boosts actually. Alright, so run through one more time. Walker, Malik Cunningham, running backs, receiver, got Olave, Landry, Hyatt, Jaquan Smith, King Grant, Tank Dell, the boys Connor Weddington and Aaron Fuller, two former Seahawks, funny enough, but they were both on this team. We didn't do any of that. We're going to need to add a couple more tight ends just for depth. For right now, we only have 3 of them, and none of them are particularly great. 2 of them are pretty passive. They're not going to develop much, so who knows? Maybe fucking Cameron here, Alabama, gets a few more opportunities than previously expected, depending on how everything goes with everybody else in the squad. These fucking low rated tackles, how
let's explore the moment. And outside there going forward. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my doing ropes by like P98. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like
Fowler, Kevin Chase, McDonald, fourth on one side. Justin Houston, Robert Quinn, Derek Barnett, Peyton Turner on the other side, and Neil Kingfish, Draymond Jones, and LJ Collier. Mike Davis, Denzel Perryman, Anthony Hitchens, Denver Curvin, Tanner Muse, Pete Warner, Zach Bond. These are guys to look out for, to not be here. Anyway, Lattimore, Jackson, Rose, Devontae Taylor, Bradley Roby, Paulson Adebo, and Corey Trice. Our draft picks from this year. Ryan Nealon, Rob Matthew, Marcus May, and Rashawn Jenkins, Will Lutz, and Blake Gillikin. How do I pronounce that? Alright, lovely. So our first round pick is in there for next year. The third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and a seventh. So we're just missing that too. Hopefully at some point we can recoup. Alright, well since I've done that in-depth look now, and I kind of know exactly what we need, I might as well get it done rather than waiting around. And I could probably use a couple more fodder players, to be honest, to just trade. Russell Gage is the best one for that. That's there. Because these people are going to be difficult.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain a game when the QB chain birth most the chains in the
Eric
game?
Fisher has that mental tag, so maybe that can come into some kind of scenario if he does end up. Our backups are like they're bringing in Flowers because he needs some backup guard help.
Just like Shorty know a way around the storm, making hits with him. All you gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap people. The hood knows, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this.
The line at least have
Run me the keys,
bodies.
run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head. No funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that in 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, keeping me
This one's still the absolute review. It's alright. So the last thing I'll do is give everybody a look at what we've been doing, at least I guess, in like one good picture. Generate the best lineup. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. Anthony Richardson with his star depth, PJ Walker, Malik Cunningham, Alvin Kamara, Jamal Williams, Raheem Mostert, Benjamin, but it's not going to be like that. Zach Carver is going to be here. Carbonet going to be right here. Chris Olave, Jarvis, and then Hyatt is going to be the 3 receivers. Some of this other stuff will obviously all change around. Trevor Penning, Cesar Ruiz, Eric McCoy, Austin Saints, and Ryan Ramczyk. So really most of the offensive line, at least starting, is going to be the same, except we added in Nate Davis. As far as the backups go, Eric Fisher is here, Eric Flowers is here, who drafted the center. And so let's see how that all goes. Tight end is one of the biggest glaring needs for us right now. I'd say it's the biggest need for us right now, at least on offense. I'll sit here and look at the defense, and yeah. Pass rusher, we have just a bunch of guys on the defensive line, if we're being honest. This is a full team of, like, free agent flyers on defensive line, and then everywhere else is really solid. Marcus May, Tyrann Mathieu, Ryan Neal, Jenkins, Lattimore, William Jackson, Taylor. I mean, I've already went through all the corners. And then Rhodes and his mentorship. And then you get to the D-line, and it's like Dante Fowler and Chase On. Two guys who kind of had their time in the sun, or never really lived up to those expectations. Robert Quinn, Peyton Turner, and Justin Houston. Been at this forever. Keem Hicks, who's also been at this forever, and Draymond Jones, who I am probably the most excited for as far as all the additions to the D line. We'll see how it goes. I'd rather have Bun well, fourth, I mean, behind Elliott, because it's a fair shake to give the opportunity. Special teams, yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be Jakeem. I mean, they got Tank Dell and Jarvis also, Connor Weddington. And the specialist stuff, they went Ryan Neal at the slot corner. I'm gonna have to change most of this stuff, like, manually, but we'll work it out.
I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to bars, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there.
Alright, y'all.
I'm taking it there.
That's gonna do it. The Saints franchise up and running for however long. I'm just still trying to finish the Giants stuff. Obviously, this was just like because I had already switched over and everything. But I will try to make this work and maybe get through. Now that we've done the whole off season, this show just takes a while, and I was very tired already. We got an hour and a half in. I can't even believe it. It doesn't feel like I was sitting for an hour and a half. But at the same time, I'm pretty fucking exhausted, so I'm gonna fucking send it right now. Everybody wish me luck to fucking watch. But I should be a decent amount of sleep, because like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle fucking any,
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold a million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God. We built the sound you can't copy. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I know this one with the indie grind. If you ain't sign on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes.
Cause your boy's tired. I fucking love you all very much. I hope you have a great night. Hope everybody had a great Feel Good Friday, and we are into a stupidly stupendous Saturday. Awesome. Good night.
I will not bend.